Welcome in to this Music City Trader live stream. Guys, we're on day 17, and we are climbing steadily in day 17. We're up 29%, so $1,700 on the upside in 17 days. So it's been a long 17 days. I won't lie about that. I got really sick. 17 divided by 1780. So it's about actually 1780 divided by this 16 days. So I've made about $111 per day. It has not been easy, has not been clean. Today we're gonna go for it again. I've been learning a lot just about myself, and I've been making my own rules and breaking them left and right. Is that how it kind of goes? Yeah, that's how it kind of goes. Basically, I have this thing that I made up the other day, 2025 trading rules. And I put this in here. So I'm going to try to take one single trade on each opportunity. If the chart doesn't do what I thought, I'll just look for another place. So this is probably the hardest rule that I've been not following, because I think like I'm doing turnarounds. So I feel like I'm losing the turnaround in terms of the timing, maybe, which is how binary options is. You don't get to pick the timing. Like, you don't get to just get out when you're ready. So I might think that I got in a little too soon, a little too late. Either way, I do believe that it's turning around. So I've lost several trades on one position, just because I keep pushing on a turnaround or something like that. You know what I mean? So I've tried to tell myself, just chill out. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Don't double up trades. Don't push on a chart with multiple positions. In other words, don't keep pushing, But that's how I won yesterday. I won 7 trades in a row, or 6 or 7 in a row. Saved my session yesterday from this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in a row, because I found a really good turnaround and I just stacked my trades up on it. Now, the only danger is if that would have not turned around, my stacked up trades would have been trashed. So it's not really that safe. So I'm going to look at the 10-minute candles. I'm going to look for big turnarounds. I'm going to look for consolidation patterns. I've been winning really good on these 10-minute consolidation patterns. If I can find a 10-minute consolidation pattern today, then I'll trade on it. It's sort of like a place like this. This is interesting. This is the first one. I'm going to mark it. It's not really moving super fast. It's not really saying yes, great big consolidation, but it's not unusual for this to happen. So this could actually be happening, that it's got a bottom here. Now, this is a pretty good thought right here. It's got a bottom, it's got a top. It's hit the top, it's hit the bottom, it's hit the top. It's, will it hit the bottom again? Maybe. So what I can do is I can set this, I can set a line here and say it's basically a consolidation point. I've never done this before, but this is a consolidation point right here. So if I look at this, I think it's going to go up or down. It is an uptrend. Okay. It is an uptrend. So, we gotta say that it's possibly going to break to the top. If it's going to break anywhere, it's going to break to the top, and maybe we'll just mark that with a blue. It's going to break the top of this. So when I look at this in 1 minute, at least we see, my thought is it's going to break the top. But when I look at it in 1 minute, that doesn't look as promising, does it? But then in 30 minutes, yes, it does. It doesn't have anything over here. There's nothing much over there that shows me anything. I mean, other than, okay, it's got this top here. So, but the thing is it broke. It's in the middle of that now. So it already broke that. Who knows it's, wow. It's very, this is crazy. Yeah. Cause it broke. This is an hour time frame, but it really hit that hard level a lot. Unfortunately today it is hitting that level again. If I look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see it even bigger. It could go either way. So this one I don't know, because it already broke above this really hard level. This was a huge level. It broke right through it. And it's this level right here that's the really big downside level on this. It broke above it. Now it's playing above it, so I don't know if it's going to retest this and head back up. In general fashion, I think this is probably going to do that. I think it's probably going to hit somewhere and head back up. It's definitely a consolidation. Okay, so I've got a consolidation here. I'm today. Obviously, I'm just making. I want to be careful that I don't just jump in, and because I've noticed that as I sit here, the longer I sit here, the more exact I get. Like I'll start honing in on some charts, and I'll start seeing some stuff, and I'm like, oh man, that's happening, and then I'm able to win. But I'm already down at that point. I might be down 5 trades already, so I don't want to get down 5 trades and then be like, oh, this is interesting here. This is interesting. This line right here is actually interesting. It hit this line a bunch of different times. Let's say that it hit it. Played it, went under, it played. Finally went under, okay, hit it here. Didn't really obey it there. Hit it there again. Look at that. So that's not bad. So, This one's interesting. It's a long downtrend. It hit a internal level. I would call this more of an internal level. It doesn't really have like a really hard level. It's more of an internal 10-minute level. See, it's went up above it. It's went down below it. It's went above it. It's stopped it. It's kind of in an uptrend from here. We think this looks like it could be an uptrend from here, like a turnaround. It's already doing it. So let's see here. We have to put this down to, so I don't know what this means. Offset. Okay. 2. So if this does an RSI touch, I'd be willing to take a trade on this one if it does RSI touch, because I think it might, before it does all of its up pressure, I think it might go back down. Okay. But I look at this and I think, okay, so it's probably close to. The only problem is it really hit that bottom, so it could go way up here. It could go up to this level too. It could hit this level as a test point. So we'll call that like yeah, I think this one possibly does go up there. Let's look at it in 30. Could climb wide up here. This is a pretty sticky place right here. It got to. The RSI hasn't went all the way up, and except for way back here it did. It was playing up there. We're going to set this up here. We're going to say that if this gets up there, this is more of like realistically, if this goes up there, it's probably going to turn around. That's what I think about this. It's going to go up here and it's going to bounce around. It's going to bounce off there. Somewhere up here, it's going to bounce, somewhere up there. So if we get a good solid RSI touch up here, move this down here just a little bit. Like right. This one's right about here. If we can get up there, I'm going to set the alarm here so we can watch it from there. Let's see what this one's doing. We had this one marked. Oh, wow. Perfect. Okay. This one's going up here. Yeah, it's probably, oh man, that's probably it right there. Okay, so I'm going to take that trade right there. I jumped in there kind of in a weird spot. Like right there would have been better. Still, it showed signs of turning here, so that's good. We got a minute and a half. I don't want it to break this. Let's see what happens in 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Okay, so it could go either way. I wish I would have got it on that black line. Man, that black line would have been perfecto. Would have been perfecto. Yeah, the black line would have been perfect. It's kind of breaking over that though, isn't it? I'm going to take it again. So I think this could turn. So I took a 2 minute here. I took a 130. Okay, same RSI touch. If this does its tank, it does its tank. This is a 10-minute candle. Let's see here. We do think, 23 seconds, man, that bottom one. Let's watch it and see what happens. I was too early. See, I jittered it. I jittered it down. 15 seconds. It could win. Could win. There goes. It's holding down. It's pushing down. There we go. Push down again. Give me a good hard push down. Give me a good hard push down. 4. There you go. Hold on. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Yes. 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 That bottom one won. Man, you know what? I got here kind of late and I kind of freaked a little bit. I kind of took it thinking it was done, you know. And now it's doing such a weird thing, you know. It's trying to break over this big line, but I hope it doesn't. I hope it pulls back. It's a very strong line, probably one of the strongest lines we've gotten in any of the chart reads today. Even in like the 30-minute, let's see, when we go back to the hour, it's this big line back here. It hasn't gone above that. Actually, yeah, it didn't get above that, but it's hovering right now. Let's go back to 30 seconds. See if we can win this. 15 seconds. Hover this down. Keep it down. It has a little bit of a jerkiness to it. I got really, really lucky, guys. Really lucky. But I mean, I don't know if that's luck or if it's just good analysis, because look at that. Because when we look at this analysis, this line right here, I haven't used this very much, but this line is what I would call a consolidation band. Okay, it's between two lines. I'm gonna make that from now on. When I find a place like this, you know, that's gonna be like this, I'm gonna put it in a consolidation band. Okay, it's just straight up. Usually this will show me where it's going to go, but I think this is a perfect way to do it. So let's see. We won 2 trades on the same position. It's kind of gutsy. So we're at 34.55. That's the best trading session I've had in a long time to me. So it's up 2.29%. I mean, it's up 178. It's the best trading session I've had in terms of like just finding my position, making it happen when it did. That's what I was looking for. I got in a little too early, but I lucked out on that first one. The second one was really clean. You know, it was up on that line. The first one I got in was just a little too early. So I think that is definitely worth a, you know, when this is ready, when my restream is ready, it's definitely worth a jumping win. Check this out. There we go. So today in the chart, we are up $178. We're up 2.29%. Didn't have any trouble found one good position, took it up 32%. Full account growth over 17 days is now 2,000. Well, 1,958 over 17 days. Total account balance assets, I'm about to hit 8,000. So if you guys are kind of new to the channel, I have part of my money in my savings account. Part of my money is in Coinbase, and the rest of it's in Pocket Option. These are the three numbers that I have in the account. And I did that because I don't want all my money in Pocket Option. Not a big deal. I mean, I could have it all in there. There's a couple reasons why I don't want it all in there. But the biggest reason that I've found to not have it all in Pocket Option is mostly a safety net for me, because I trade emotionally sometimes. And I don't want the option in one single session just to blow my $8,000 account. I just am trying to be a little more careful. So I took some and put it in my bank. I took some and put it in Bitcoin. Just to be safe, because I blew $7,000 account once. I built myself way up. It took me like forever, and I got into a weird zone and I just blew it. You know, I don't know. I mean, and it happened so fast. I think I have it on. I'm pretty sure it's on video, and maybe someday when I'm less busy with all my other work, I'll go back and show it. It might have been on live stream. I can't remember. I know I have the video of it. I started leveraging, and I thought I was invincible. You know, I thought, this is easy. I do this. I just leverage, and I had a big account. I think the adrenaline of having a big account finally hit me. Like I got sort of in a, like I'm invincible mode. Like I'm killing this. Like I can do. And I tried to push one day, like really hard to try to make something. It was one of those days where I just wasn't making the right calls. I was trading on way outside of any plan at that point. I was just making like $500 trades. And I realized that when you have $7,000, it seems like a lot of money. For me, because I always had like small accounts, like 1,000 or 100 or 500, whatever it was. So as I've been building up bigger, then I'm like, oh, I can take like a $500 trade. I can take 5 of them and just 6 of them. The problem is it's sort of all still works as a percentage. So at some point you get to a point where you now have $3,000, and to get back the 3,000 that you just blew being a stupid moron, you've got to leverage into that 3,000 pretty hard. So if you start leveraging without a plan, or just taking big trades to try to make back other trades, or even just full martingaling into a 6-deep martingale, you can blow 7,000. You can blow 10,000. You can blow 20,000. You can blow any amount of thousands, because the scale of, you start getting into your account by 20%, then you're in 30%. The number doesn't matter, but it's the percentage that you're in. Okay, now I'm halfway down. I've blown 50% of my account. Now I've got 50% less money, and I got to make that back. So then you start it's basically, to me, it was sort of like revenge trading. And that's sort of how, at least in this 100 days, I have not gotten into a big revenge trade. I don't get into big revenge trading sessions anymore. And I saved out some of my money, because if I ever did, I'm not saying I couldn't happen. If I ever did get into a revenge trading session, like just get real emotional and start revenge trading, I wouldn't be able to blow my whole account, because some of my account is in cash and in Bitcoin. So I just, and actually right now I'm getting to that level again where it's like, I need to put more money. I need to do another withdrawal, so that I'm, still 3,500 is still kind of a lot for me to feel trusting in myself. Just to trust myself with that much, because I get like, oh yeah, that's big. The number gets bigger, then I get more reckless, and so keeping that number small, just enough that I need to trade for the day, or just maybe I need, if I'm going to risk $300 a day, then maybe I'll keep 1,500 in there, because that gives me 5 days of losses that I could lose before I'd have to reload. Not that I would lose 5 days. I would never lose 5 days. I'd probably lose it all in one day being stupid. But in the plan, it would take me 5 days, so I'm saying that I would keep enough money in there to trade for 5 days, of stop losses. So if my stop loss is around 300, 400, I'd keep like 1,500, 2,000 in there, something like that is safe to where if I did get an emotional breakdown, and I did revenge trade, I blow a couple $1,000s, not blow 7 or 8, because I've been working really hard and I do get nervous about emotions. That's the biggest thing I was reading in the beginning, how to control your emotions. And today I'm pretty good. Again, it says take one single trade on each opportunity. Today I didn't do that. I took 2 trades off that opportunity, and it was really 2 positions, but it was one. I did kind of take 2. I pushed on a chart, I didn't push on it, but I took multiple positions off that top line. That top line was so clean and clear. It was like that was the moment that I really wanted to do. Let's look at it again and see what happened. Oh, wow. See, now I'm not trading anymore today, but this would have been a win right here. If I had taken that trade down here on that RSI touch, it depends on where I would have done it. I might have done it too soon. But this one right here, see what I would have thought about. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this is that inner level. Yeah, I would have waited for that inner level right there. Probably would have taken it when it hit that inner level, and I would have won. That would have been a big win. Again, I could almost take it here, but I think it's going to break this. This is not such a big level. This is sort of a dangerous one, but it is still bouncing off there. So that's good. It's good to see that it's sort of obeying it, but I'm not trading anymore today because I'm already up. And that's the other thing that it worked out for me is to make, let's see here. Traders copy me, and nobody's copying me. Good. Okay. All right, so that's it today. I think I'm gonna put this up for the podcast. So this will be a podcast. If you want to know more about the Trader Tribe, then it's just about trading and trying to keep our cool, and trying to grow up an account. So far today, that felt really good. I mean, today felt really nice, and I think I need to do that every day. Really think about the positions, because when I think about the positions, and I find those positions that look really, really promising, then I usually win, and if you lose, you lose, but you can spiral down really quick by just guessing on internal positions. You want big, like this one. This one was just really nice, big upper level that it's really had a hard time breaking. And when it got back up there, I took my trade, my snipe, and it was fantastic. So we'll see how that progresses tomorrow. We'll leave it on there and look at it tomorrow.
Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to musiccitytrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app, where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the social trade feature. Go to musiccitytrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at musiccitytrader.com.